Happy Friday. I can't believe Friday's here again. It comes around pretty quick, don't it? All right, let's talk about how getting back on track because how are you all going? If you made, as a lot of us do, New Year's resolution is to be healthier. Now we're 3 weeks into the new year. How are you going? Have you started? Have you completely given up? Wherever you are, it's okay. All right. First and foremost, wherever you are, it's okay. If you've started, fantastic, keep going. If you haven't started, that's okay because today is a new day. There is always a new opportunity to get started. And maybe one of the reasons why you haven't started is because sometimes we can go too hard too fast. All right. We can just make these big revelations, right? I'm going to stop sugar. I'm going to get healthy. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do all these things. But we go in too hard too fast and then we can't sustain it. So the better way to do it, the smarter way, the more sustainable way to do it is to start making little changes. All right. Little changes that you are going to keep up because it's those little changes that add up. We didn't wake up all of a sudden one day and be unhealthy. It was those little choices that we made every single moment of every single day that got us to where we are. So it can happen in reverse. Okay. You don't have to do this complete all in or not in, all or nothing sort of mentality, because that is going to set you up for failure as well. Okay. So it's those little tiny things. Don't put it off till, I'll start Monday because Monday comes around. Mondays are hard enough as it is with everything else that we do. Mondays is often that, oh my God, the weekend's over and I have Monday and now I have to start being fit and healthy as well. So don't make it an I'll start Monday. Make it I'll start today. What is something small that you can do today? Even if it's just go spend 10 minutes, go for a walk, maybe do a meditation, maybe have one meal that is a healthier choice than the rest of the meals that you have. What is one small little thing that you can do and do it today? I'm starting a new part-time job, and it starts on a Wednesday, and I love that because it's like I only have 3 days instead of a 5-day thing. So midweek starts are quite good. Okay. Don't wait, is all I'm trying to say to you, because every day you wait, it just compounds, it gets harder. Okay. If you've got stuff going on in your body, the more you put off doing something about it, the worse it gets. We all know what it's like if we've got a little twinge and we think, oh, yeah, no, it'll go away. And we leave it, leave it, leave it. And then all of a sudden we've got to be doing something quite serious about it. We've got a pool, and I know this has got nothing to do with health, but last winter it started to get that little bit of a tinge of green to it. And I didn't do anything about it. I just left it. If I had done something then, it would have been a really quick fix. But I left it. And the more I left it, the worse it got. And it got to a point where it was properly green. I mean, there could have been crocodiles swimming in this thing. You wouldn't have known. And then it became this really big job to do. And then the more it got worse, it was like, oh my God, it's too hard, too hard, too hard. And I kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. Got worse, got worse, got worse. It became a bigger job. So this is where getting out ahead of it is a good idea. And look, even if you are at that point where it does feel a little bit overwhelming, pare it back. Start doing something that is one little thing that you can do. Okay. Maybe if drink a one extra glass of water each day, right? Build on it. You don't have to go all or nothing. That's what I want you guys to really, really understand. You don't have to go all or nothing. Start small. Do one thing. Build on it. It is going to be sustainable. Yes, it's going to be slower. However, if you look at the bigger picture, it might be slower in the start to get that momentum, but once you get that momentum, that's when things will start to take off. All right. So really recognize what are the things that you are saying to yourself? What are the stories you're telling yourself that is holding you back? All right. Are you one of those people? And I've been guilty of it as well. You know, that I'm too busy. We're all busy. We're busy being busy sometimes. But the reality is, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. And it doesn't have to be something huge that you do. I remember when COVID was going on and we couldn't go out and do things like, I couldn't go to yoga. I started doing one online. And he would say that we were better off doing a short 15, 20-minute yoga session every single day. She even had 10-minute ones. Okay. We're better off doing, those 10 to 20-minute yoga sessions every day instead of just doing one hour session once a week. Okay. We can all fit 10 minutes into our day. So this is about finding a way around. Okay. What can I do? Instead of all of the why you can't, look at why you can. And this comes down to being aware of the words that you tell yourself. So if I'm too busy is one of those things that you keep telling yourself, maybe reframe that to where in my day can I fit 10 minutes? And if you actually wrote down what you did every day and put it onto a time calendar, you'd be surprised at how much time you actually have. All right. So that's the first thing. Have a look. 10 minutes a day. That's a good start. And then you can build on it. If you are at the point where you think maybe it's too late for me, I'm too far gone. You're not. You're not. It's never too late. While you are still living and breathing, it's never too late. You can do something, but you have to choose to do something. And the reality is our bodies are absolutely incredible. Our bodies can repair themselves. We can build up muscle. We can strengthen our bodies. We can reverse the aging. We can heal the things that have been broken, for want of a better word. All right. You can do something, but you have to want to do something. All right. It's not too late. If you want it, I know there's one thing that I know about people in general. We are incredibly resilient. And if there is something that we want, if we truly want it, we will do everything we can to be able to achieve that goal. All right. There's a great quote. I don't know who said it. You can find a way or you can find an excuse. You can't do both. All right. So this is where, it's going to come down to, do you actually want it? Are you going to put yourself first? All right. And if that is what you want, then go for it. And if it's not, then make peace with that as well. Don't then blame or keep bringing excuses in. This is where, okay, it's a little bit of tough love from Helen this morning. You can either find an excuse or you can find a way. If you're not ready to do anything, be at peace with that. That is your decision right now. Okay. And that is it. When you are ready, then you will find things to do it. But in the meantime, you can't be also blaming and pointing fingers. All right. This is where you got to take responsibility for your life. Okay. If you feel like you don't have that motivation, then it sort of kind of goes into the same thing here. Why do you want to feel healthy? Why do you want to get fit? Why do you want to change what you're doing with regards to your body? That is going to give you the motivation to do it. All right. For me, I want to be able to get older without getting older. Okay. Age is just a number for me. I want to be able to still move. I want to be able to feel good in my body without all the aches and pains. So I'm doing stuff now to prevent it. I'm very much a prevention's better than the cure sort of girl. However, it doesn't matter where you are on your journey. Work out why you want. What does your future health look like? How do you want your future health to look? And make that be your motivation. So you've got that goal. You don't have to know the intricate hows and whys and what's and who's and where's, but just think about, okay, in 20 years, what do you want your body to feel like? Don't worry about it, what it looks like. Yes, put looks in there if you want to, but more, how do you want it to feel? Because if you want to feel energized, if you want to feel strong, the looks part will sort of sort itself out. Because to get that feeling and to have that um, that strength, that mobility, that vitality, the things that you do to get that is going to sort out the looks part, if that makes sense. Okay. So really look at why you want to feel better. What does 20 years from now, Helen, want to look like, feel like? And have that as your goal that you're working towards. Okay. So get clear on your why. Instead of trying to be perfect and go all in or nothing, just try to do one tiny thing better every single day. Okay, that's it. Just one tiny thing better, because that will then start to build that momentum. All right. And then maybe you can multitask in things that you do. You know, if you like to watch a particular show at night to wind down, maybe while you're watching TV, you can do some little stretches, or there's chair yoga. There's different things that you can do. All right. You can start to stack these healthy habits on top of each other. And then instead of making these big commitments that you know deep down you're not going to follow through with. So instead of saying, all right, I'm going to go to the gym for 1 hour every single day, and you know deep down that's never going to happen, maybe say, okay, I'm going to move for 5 minutes per day. All right. And then tomorrow you say, right, I'm going to go to the gym today because I feel like it today. Make the commitment just for now. All right. Then it doesn't feel overwhelming. Make it for what you can actually achieve. And when you achieve that thing that you said you were going to do, congratulate yourself, because that is a step in the right direction. All right. And pay attention to the stories that you're saying to yourself. All these things where, I don't have time, I'm not motivated, I'm too busy, it's too late, or I have to, anything where you say, I have to eat healthy, or I have to exercise, it feels like someone's forcing you to do it. So you can reframe all of these things, I get to eat differently. I get to choose a different meal. I get to choose whether I have the junk or the healthy meal. All right. I get to choose whether I sit on the couch or whether I go and take a walk around the block. Okay. You get to choose it. And whatever you choose, be happy with your choice. All right. Make peace with it. Don't beat yourself up if you decide one day, you know what? I don't feel like going out today because I just don't feel like it. And I'm just going to sit here, maybe do a meditation, maybe do a little stretch, because that is still something good that you're doing. But be happy with the choice that you make, and don't beat yourself up, because that is just going to make everything worse as well. All right. So I hope this has been helpful. My advice to you guys, pick one thing that I've mentioned today that you can do. Find one small action that you can take and then do it for today. It might be a different action tomorrow, but that's okay. Take it day by day. Keep it nice and small. Keep it achievable. Keep it sustainable. And then you will build on that. All right. So have an amazing day. I'm going to leave you with a quote from a lady called Karen Lamb. And she says, a year from now, you'll wish you had started today. So take that small step today and allow the momentum to build. All right. Have a great day, everyone, and have an amazing weekend. I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.